Hello guys and welcome. This is I Play 4K, aka I Play AK, www.iplay4k.com. And in this video guys, today I'm going to show you a crazy ultra high resolution video. Today I'm going to show you the third game on YouTube that is runnable at 16K resolution. Keep in mind that I was the first YouTuber that showed you Half-Life 2 running in 16K resolution, the first video, the first game, and then I was showing you guys the Diablo 3 running 16K resolution. Both of those videos at the first time I was running with 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture by Nvidia video cards and SLI, and right now I'm going to show you the hard reset running 16K resolution. It's going to be a gameplay, and let me real quick go ahead and show you what kind of settings we're running today real quick. But keep in mind, this video is not about the overclocking. This video is about the demonstration of the performance. So Core i9 9900K overclocked to 5300 megahertz or 5.3 gigahertz, 53 multiplier on the external frequency and 50 multipliers on the AVX instructions. I disabled 2 cores in the BIOS, and I disabled the hyper trading technology in the BIOS. So we're running 1 core, 1 thread on our CPU, so 6 cores, 6 threads. I also using today the ASUS ROG Maximus 11 Hera Wi-Fi model motherboard, Z390 chipset, of course. Memory will be 2133 megahertz, CL13, the cheapest possible DDR4 from the Corsair Vengeance. SPD will be same, CL13 as you can see, same frequency. Graphics will be 2 EVGA RTX 2080 Ti, XC Ultra video cards and SLI through the NVLink. Keep in mind that video cards without any hardware modifications, only the software overclocking, as well as CPU also on the software overclocking through the BIOS. There is no hardware modification was done. This is my single thread performance, the best single thread performance for any CPU in 2019, guys. There is no other CPU at stock released by Intel can match that single thread performance and per core. And I'm not going to talk a lot about the CPU and GPU overclocking during this video, but I'm going to show you a real sneak preview. Keep in mind, guys, so you can see I'm overperforming that extreme over $1,000 CPU in single thread by a lot, 135 points, guys. So in the games, it's not about the cores, because in the games it's all about the frequency, that the highest frequency per core, per thread. 9900K, as you can see, so not too much. It's 6 cores, 16 threads. We disabled 2 core and we disabled the 8 threads. This is nice, 6950X, 10 core, 20 threads. Look how we're overperforming almost by 1.5 times in single threaded performance, which is the best one in terms of the game performance. And then 8700K, we almost matching that performance, and with the 12 threads. So we don't have that extra 6 threads, but almost matching, and we are killing it on the single thread performance. So whatever the gaming, we're going to overperform it by a lot. Whatever the some workstation tasks like in video encoding and as well as 3D rendering, probably we're going to match it, or we're going to be a little bit faster than that, because we're running 50 AVX instruction, 50 multipliers on AVX instruction. 5960X, look at this. This is like same lower performance on even multi-thread performance or single core. We're just dominating that CPU, and that CPU even right now costs the same money on the eBay than our 9900K. Keep that in mind. Trashing everything. All right, guys. All right, let me real quick go ahead and show you the as well as our video card overclock. As you can see, video card overclock, the GPU will be running stock because I'm running them on air. Dual fan design, EVGA RTX 2080 Ti, XC Ultra and Z390 Maximus 11 motherboard. Doesn't have any space between the video cards, so they're breathing air, hot air. So, but I overclock my VRAM at plus 600 megahertz additional on the VRAM, but you gotta multiply it by 2, so it's 1200 megahertz additional on the VRAM. Alright, and this is how hot during the room. That temperature is 78 Fahrenheit. I created 78 Fahrenheit just in case, like, let's say, assume almost like a hot summer. And this is the real quick in the BIOS setting. I set it in the BIOS, not through the extreme tuning utility, so the temperature will be a little bit warmer than through the utility, but it's stable as rock, guys, and 96 Celsius. Keep in mind that I'm running liquid metal thermal compound by liquid grizzly. Sorry about that, but it's one of the best thermal compounds out there, liquid metal. And keep in mind that extreme tuning utility is the best test for your processor by Intel that comes to see the maximum possible frequency stability and the temperature, because the prime not even reaching 90 Celsius at 100% loaded under 2 hours. But as you can see, stability test by Intel Extreme Utility after 2 hours stability test, and then the benchmark immediately 96 Celsius. And today I'm running Corsair H150i Pro 360mm radiator with the 3 120mm fans by Corsair. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the game, and we're going to go ahead and start rocking, guys. Hard reset, classic version. This is not the Redux version, because I'm going to show you today DirectX 9. We're going to start with 4K resolution, and we're going to end up at the 16K resolution. Let me real quick go ahead and show it to you. We're going to run today maxed out. At the 4K resolution, I'm also going to real quick enable the anti-aliasing. So 3840 by 2160. Anti-aliasing is none, but I'm going to enable it all the way. Ultra preset with the everything, as you can see, with the ultra preset, everything will be maxed out. Okay, let's go ahead and get going, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start the level. Guys, keep in mind that I'm commenting in real time. English is not my first language, but I have a lot of experience and tips with you to share. I'm overclocker and PC enthusiast since 1998. So 4K, maximum possible settings, visual settings without the anti-aliasing. Let's go ahead and have a look, guys. I'm running 8K resolution, native 8K, and I'm going to apply the DSR to run at 16K, but I'm not going to use the Nvidia DSR, but I'm going to use their source, the open source that they use for their DSR with my own modifications. But pretty much similar result to create 16K resolution. Immediately look at that. Let me real quick go ahead and explain to you. TOFR. What is the TOFR? T stands for the temperature, CPU, GPUs. U stands for the utilization or usage on the CPU, GPU, or VRAM. The F stands for the frequencies on the CPU, GPU. FR stands for the fan rotation, which is 100% only available for our video cards. 100% dual fan design. Kind of noisy, but as again in SLI you want to make sure that slot 1 is water cooled and stuff like that. Let me real quick go ahead and explain to you VRAM. VRAM usage is right now almost 3000 megabytes, which is 3 gigabytes. Total VRAM availability is 11 gigabytes or 11,000 megabytes. Frequency will be 15,200 megahertz, which is the stock 14,000 megahertz, so we increased by 1200 megahertz on our VRAM overclock additionally, and just 1,200 megahertz like I promised to you. And the system RAM availability 32 gigabytes, but right now we're utilizing below 6,000 megabytes or below 6 gigabytes. Okay, the FPS in real time with the ShadowPlay recording, so at least 3-4 FPS to the counter to get the FPS without the recording, and delay between the software and the hardware and the software, which is DirectX 9 API in milliseconds latency delay. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, guys? Look, it's running so silky smooth immediately. Look at that delay of 4 milliseconds, 5 below 10 milliseconds, so you're not gonna feel any lag. I just want to remind you guys that you're going to feel a little bit of lag when you're running on a delay about 15 milliseconds, and you're going to feel some lag, but it's going to be comfortable when you're running above 20 milliseconds. But when you're running 25 milliseconds and around 30 milliseconds, then this is where you're going to feel the lag actually, and above 30 milliseconds is going to be uncomfortable and SLI. Not so comfortable gameplay, even with the high FPS. So hopefully I explained to you everything what you need to know, and you're feeling the gameplay with me. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. A lot of time, money, and energy was invested, and for the experience sharing, because as you can see, I'm not just keep it to myself. I'm sharing with you guys, and you can be part of it. Please do a positive comments, very structural comments with a lot of sense, and I will be always answering them to you. Alright, so real quick, I guess we got everything. I even don't need to put the anti-aliasing, guys. For the video of 4K, 5K, 7K, 8K, 10K, 12K, and 16K resolution in this game, it's going to be individual video, guys, over the iPlay4K.com YouTube channel, where we're going to go ahead and compare it. But right now, 15,360 pixels by 8640 pixels, 16K resolution, which is 133 megapixels resolution, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click apply. Look how small the user interface. Unbelievable. Just oh my goodness. This is, I even, let me, as again running big TV, 8K TV, let me get closer to it. I'm on the distance, so you're not gonna hear too much of that fan rotation, because the mic, I have a professional mic. As again, guys, if you're running anything on SLI, you want to make sure, look at the GPU utilization. You want to make sure, guys, that at least first slot running hybrid water cooler in it, and the best way will be Gigabyte Extreme Water Force, RTX 2080 Ti, or GTX 1080 Ti. I really like it. Video cards, at least slot 1, and then second slot is not going to be thermal throttle at all, even on air, and you don't need to run it above 70%. You're not going to reach even 80 Celsius on the second slot, so keep that in mind. As again, the purpose of this video, guys, is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video, guys, today, to show you the performance, and we're going to talk about the hardware specification, the way it's behaving. 16K resolution, running silky smooth, guys. Hopefully ShadowPlay is capturing like without any latency delay as well, but usually ShadowPlay does a nice, great job. Unbelievable. Just look at that. I mean, just have a look, guys. Oh my goodness. Usually I'm finishing this level without a single hit to my side, but you know, what can we do, right? 53 without the ShadowPlay, it's going to be 57, 60 FPS average, guys. This is unbelievable. This is just speechless. And as again, this is the third gameplay on YouTube from the third game on YouTube that was recorded by I. And I was, as again, the first guy who recorded the 16K resolution within the Half-Life 2 game with four Titan Max architecture, the previous generation of the video cards by the Nvidia. It was the Pascal GPU architecture and then Maxwell GPU architecture and SLI, guys. And I was the first who recorded the 16K resolution on YouTube. I'm going to include this video in the end of this video for you to watch. But this is incredible, and from the third game, and more gameplays in 16K is coming, because the RTX 2080 Ti, even with 11GB of VRAM GDR6, is capable to run 8K resolution, and sometimes, as you can see in the older games, is capable to run 16K resolution, due to, I believe, that somehow Nvidia compressing the data or utilizing the data much better before it's storing it in a frame size buffer in the VRAM, better than, okay, what happened? Ooh, was a little bit of lag. I'm not sure what happened there, maybe just because I'm recording in real time. But yeah, utilizing the VRAM frame buffer when it's storing the data there, a little bit better than Maxwell and Pascal GPU architecture. Sometimes it's even 1GB less usage by storing same resolution, by running same visual savings and same resolution on the Pascal and Titan Max, utilizing 500/1000 megabytes less that VRAM by storing data in frame buffer. Alright, guys, 55, 57, running silky smooth, beautiful, beautiful. As you can see, delay, latency delay is below 20 milliseconds, so pretty much it's comfortable. It's not so comfortable will be below 10 milliseconds. It's going to be amazing. You're not going to feel any lag at all, but it's running nice. As again, there's a bunch of secrets in this game. This is a very old school classic game, but I'm not going to go through all the secrets. And absolutely amazing game, guys. Relaxing game after the hard work from the work. You can play this game and enjoy. It's kind of for those classic shooter lovers, and just shoot and enjoy. No stress. You're going to love this game. It comes with the Hard Reset Classic, as I'm playing right now, DirectX 9 API render and Hard Reset Redux. Same guys did the Shadow Warrior and Shadow Warrior 2. So kind of with the kind of smile, relax, gameplay, classic FPS shooter. Unbelievable, guys. About 50 FPS without the recording is going to be 55, 60 FPS average almost all the time. And yeah, this is just impressive. This is just impressive. All right, let me go ahead, guys. Real quick, show you the scene with the zombies real quick, and we're going to go ahead and wrap her up. Go ahead and upgrade it to your rocket launcher. As you can see, you can upgrade. You can do a lot of cool stuff. 99% GPU utilization, which is the excellent GPU utilization in SLI per GPU1 and per GPU2. As you can see, it's just unbelievable. So guys, this is not the 8K. This is 8K with GSR 16K. This is how we're rocking today. 2018, but keep in mind that I was capable to run this game with 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture back in 2016 when I was testing the Half-Life 2. It was one of the games, and there is a big possibility that I'm also going to release that video because I still have that video, but it's on one of my older Samsung 350 Pro SSDs, and I'm going to go ahead and revise them now, and I'm going to release a lot of cool videos for you guys to study and stuff like that. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Alright. I think we got them all, huh? Again, the purpose of this video is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video, guys, is to show you the performance. Two of them. Show you the performance and pretty much show you what showing GPU architecture is capable for gaming. Of course, Titan RTX going to be equal without the overclock right now to this stuff, even with the lower CPU, or when you're going to overclock your Titan RTX. Two of them in SLI is going to be much faster, about 10%, not much, but about 10%. Keep that in mind with the same scenario, with the same 5.3 GHz CPU. But anyways, guys, here we go. We just watched the beautiful video. Let me real quick go ahead and wrap it up for you. As again, don't forget to smash that like button. A lot of time, money, energy was invested into you guys, and subscribe it, positive comments, and right now I'm putting crazy nice videos for you to watch, and I will see you in the next time. www.iplay4k.com. Till the next time.